Garth, and Retro Techie. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good.
Good. What are you guys working on?
Oh, I have to
I'm
work
working
on
on the
something?
same thing from last night.
Oh, that MacBook.
Stupid MacBook, yeah, that's stupid. Working on the cable, so I did some work on it last night, so I have hope.
Cool. I have some big boxes here,
Oh,
and we're going to open them up and see what we got. This was an auction for an Apple IIc, but from the photos, it was actually an Apple IIc Plus. And somebody on Facebook actually posted it and said, "Hey, look at this! This guy listed this thing wrong." So I went in and won the auction by $2 over the next highest bid. But then I wasn't really paying a lot of attention, and it turned out the seller has a feedback rating of 2. So they're not very experienced, obviously. So I spent a lot of time in chat with them, trying to school them on how to package up a computer. And they just took it to the UPS store and had them do it. So we'll see what we get. What's supposed to be in here is a 2C, a monitor, a mouse, and I'm assuming the other box has the image writer too. So
you asked them though to not send that at all, right?
Right. I said, can you just ship it? I'll pay the same amount, and you can keep the image writer, or you can sell it in another auction. I don't care. And they're like, no, it all goes together. You bought it. You have to have it. So I couldn't reduce the shipping. I mean, the shipping was already kind of high. It was like $80 or something. And I'm like, if you take the image writer out, it'll be like, $50 maybe. Yeah. No, you have to have that. And auction's already ended. You should have asked that before. And I'm like, I just saw it like 3 hours before the auction ended. So anyway, I've already got somebody who wants an image writer too, and has some interesting Apple II cards that they got in an Apple II they recently found. And I happen to mention, I've got an image writer too. I don't know if it works yet, but you want to trade for these super rare cards? And they're like, oh, okay. So
okay, it all worked out in the end.
I'll have to test it once. I have a ribbon for it, so I can test it once. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and open this top box. And there's not really a good way.
Smash.
Get it in.
Do you have a garbage bag to push all the broken plastic bits to the side?
I'm taking bets right now. Who bets it's actually just a regular Apple IIc, not a Plus? Even though they, the photo showed.
Well, the box is actually pretty sturdy. It doesn't look caved in, it's a little crinkled right here, but it's not totally mushed. So there is packing material in here. So what I'm wondering is, did they put the monitor on top of the computer? Because whenever they do that, that's the end of the
keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me, without any further ado, start opening this guy up.
There's bees. It's always bees.
I did not order bees, sir. Okay.
I was going to write that all over the box I sent Dave, but I literally forgot. And then the next day, somebody's on Twitter posting bees and stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Well, I see a lot of bubble wrap. And right on top is wow,
oh, cool.
This is not in the auction. A boxed copy of AppleWorks.
I'll take it.
And a bunch of manuals. Let's see what these are before I get to the hardware. Yeah, there was a picture of a couple books, but I didn't see any software.
Everyone's going to have AppleWorks with a 2C Plus.
If you're a real Apple fan.
This box must have been on a shelf for a long time because the Apple logo on the side is totally faded. But the other side looks fine. I don't really collect software, so I'll probably just resell this. But let's see what it looks like.
But they're great for your shelf.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin.
Justin de Morgan.
Oh, hey, Justin. I didn't see you come in.
And BB is there.
There's like a cigar. So this will probably end up being a shelf item. As you can see the side, which looks good.
Is it sealed?
I have a copy of that myself, actually.
Not sealed, but it's really heavy, so it looks like it's got everything in it. It's got bunch of books, tutorial. Oh, there's a book about BASIC in here.
Oh yeah, yep, I remember that one.
There's the
Got that one, my
packing
2C.
list. What were you saying, Retro Techie?
No, I was going to say if it's sealed,
Uh-oh.
that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it is not. Guess what? There are a couple of things
Uh-oh.
you might have told you when you bought this computer.
It's shattered to bits. And there's, I'm not going to take them out, but there's a bunch of 5 1/4 inch floppies, and there's a spot for 3 1/2s, but there's not any in here, which is silly because this is a 3 1/2 inch drive computer. And there's a
Oh, cool.
shipping thingy.
I still don't own one of those. It's hilarious. All the stuff I've had over the years, just never owned one of those.
I have
For the
several,
right
but
price, you can.
they always seem to come loose. They never come in a drive where they should have been.
All right. The box.
Let me put all this back together. I use this Mac Plus as a table back here. What else do we got here? Trash. It's like Christmas. You never know what you're going to get.
So, Garth, did you end up buying that Nintendo Famicom
No.
with the?
No,
$10.
it was far away. It was far away. I know. I was too sketchy. It was seriously. I was like, I don't know what this thing is, and it's like, whatever. I'm like, okay, that's rare.
Just send Dave. If something happens, you're fine.
I almost bought a Famicom, but then I realized it was one of the RF only ones, and then it was going to just be a pain on a US
Yeah.
TV. I've got the Apple IIc Plus owner's guide, which I've never seen
nice.
before.
Well, then more than likely you got a 2C Plus.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Still has
I think.
the end flap unflapped. And then I've got the Apple II System Disk Guide, which I think is the same one that came with the 2C.
That's longer. Yeah, later. Yeah.
And then the Apple ImageWriter 2 Owner's Guide. That's important. So put those to the side, and then we'll go to the next thing in the box, which is a mouse.
Oh, cool.
And this is one of the things that was interesting to me about this auction, because it's not an Apple mouse. It's a third party
Oh, it's that weird mouse. Yeah.
Geo mouse.
Bert,
It looks kind of like, yeah, it looks kind of
Looks
like
like a Lisa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's got a like an Apple style roller ball.
Huh.
And just a DB9.
GeoWorks.
Yeah. I know we'll have to try that out when hopefully this 2C works. Now I see a boxed item in here. It is the Apple II monitor stand.
Oh, so this came with a
Oh.
color monitor or something, or?
Yes.
Oh, that's all in that one box. Okay, for some reason I thought it was a smaller monitor. Yeah.
No, it should have like the 12-inch or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I got to be careful with this tape. I'll probably keep the box. I don't know why they put new tape over old tape. It's kind of silly. There we go. Oh,
That's the computer.
I believe a mouse has lived in here at some point.
Oh
It
God.
could still be there.
The paperwork is chewed on.
Ugh.
Justin got an
Get off the
MDD.
gloves.
Which MDD?
Ugh.
The mirror drive door.
No,
The loud one.
I know what it is, but which one did he get?
It's a Macintosh.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, yeah, there's no mouse stuff left in here. I think they kicked it out, but it still smells like it. But there is a
That's not too bad.
Unyellowed.
Looks like in pretty good shape. Yeah.
Color looks
Yeah.
fine.
and it even has the little extender bits that you're supposed to use with the 2C so that it ramps it up high enough to sit behind. Like you can use this with a 2GS monitor, and then you just put the 2 3.5s underneath it.
Oh,
Or if
okay.
you- and I have one of these, but I don't have these little feet, and the little feet are needed so that it sits up just a little bit higher.
Oh, that's funny. I wonder. I have actually two of those, and I'm not sure if they both have those. thing. But yeah, that's fine. I know one probably does because it came with the 2C, but the other one I got with something else.
I think they sold this stand just as a universal part, and if you had a 2GS, you were just told like just don't use these. But they fit like this, I think. Or no, yeah, should go right in there,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, the thicker parts in the front. Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe it's the left and the right thing. Give me a second. I'm not very smart, but I'll figure it out eventually.
Just ram it in. If it's not right, what's the worst that's going to happen with this old plastic?
It's Joe.
It's just,
Yeah.
I think this stuff is pre-spindler, so it's usually pretty sturdy. There, got that one in. Just bang it in. There.
There you go.
So now you got. So now it raises it up at a angle. Anyway.
Perfect.
Now you put some LEDs in the back, and you know.
Racing stripes.
Yeah. I'll have to fumigate this box.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to have the original box. The thing that's funny is I have another monitor stand that's I think later that has the color graph, like a solid white with color, like
Yeah.
the boxes I have up there.
Yep, the plastic box. Yeah, the coated box.
Right. Okay, what else we got in here? Got a bag of cables.
They sound Irish.
They're Scottish.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got a very exciting power cable. This is probably for the monitor.
It's worth at least $30 right there.
Yep.
Official Apple.
Power cable.
Oh, these are hard
Is
to
that
find.
the logo? Oh yeah.
The
Yep.
original Apple composite cable.
Yep. Big fat.
There's
connector.
a not Apple weird old power cord. Look at this connector.
Oh, weird.
I don't think this goes with anything in here. What the
DIN.
hell? It's a 3-pin DIN. cable.
Huh.
For what?
What would that go to?
Not
MIDI?
this.
MIDI? Is MIDI
not part-
3-pin or? I
No,
think
it's
MIDI's
5.
more, right?
That's 5. MIDI is the same connector as the AV plug on an Atari or a TI or a VIC 20. There's an 8-pin mini DIN, which is obviously for the image writer. That's one thing I like about the 2C Plus is it has the 8-pin mini DINs instead of the stupid 5-pin like on the C. And then there's a right angle power cord, which has got to be for the image writer.
Yeah.
All right.
Got Eric and Joe in the chat now, and
Oh, hey. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. I don't know if anyone else remembers that SNL sketch. It's had Patrick Stewart in it and Mike Myers. They had a store called "If It's Not Scottish, It's Crap." Okay, I see the 2C Plus. It's in this big ball of bubble wrap. Let me make a little table here so I can open it and you can still see, hopefully.
looks like they packed it pretty well, actually. Not too bad.
This looks like
Bubble
UPS
wrap.
stores work because it's all the same bubble wrap, same weird bubble wrap they use. I'm going to imagine the seller standing there after my long tirade about how to ship stuff, probably monitoring them and what they're doing because they did put the computer on top, which is cool, but like under a whole bunch of bubble wrap. So I can get into it here, and they even like put saran wrap all over everything. And look,
It looks fine.
not smashed,
2C Plus 2. Look at that.
and it's not yellow, or it's yellowed, but that I can fix.
How do you remove the yellowing? What do you do?
On these, I would take the whole computer apart and remove the Apple logo, and then submerge all of the plastics in a bath of hydrogen peroxide and distilled water, and apply UV light, whether it's with UV lamps like I usually use in the winter, or put the bucket out in the sun.
Okay.
and wait sometimes between 4 and 8 hours, and it's usually will turn platinum.
Why the distilled water also? Is it because it's going to destroy the plastics without it? Is it too strong?
Sometimes there's impurities in the tap water, like metallic stuff, can interact with the hydrogen peroxide and have weird results. And
what if you just put straight hydrogen peroxide, though? What would happen?
Too strong.
It would be too strong, and also I would be spending way too much money because it's not cheap.
Got it.
All right, I got it unwrapped. It has the Alps keyboard, which is awesome.
Do they all have the Alps keyboards on the 2C pluses?
All the 2C pluses do, and all the 4100 2Cs do. Some of the 4000 original ones have it too. This has the rectangular feet, and these all look like they're in really good shape, which is unfortunate because retro brighting can sometimes destroy the rubber. Yeah. So what I'll probably have to do is remove them and then repaste them afterwards. Them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in a few minutes we'll try turning that on and see if it works. But first I want to see what else is in here. More bubble wrap.
If you need a bag of broken apple plastic, I have some right here.
Okay. This is surprising. I thought for sure the monitor and the computer would be in the same box.
Yeah.
But it looks like they put the image writer in this box. So that's why it weighed 65 pounds.
Awesome. Do you know if that's the older image writer, the heavier one, offhand? I know the connector on the back dictates which it is, and obviously one of them is incredibly heavier because it has a transformer in it.
All I know is it's a platinum one, so it's probably later. Yeah. Where's the edge of the bubble wrap? Okay. Like I said before, I didn't really want this printer, but it was take it or leave it.
Well, it's going to have a purpose, right?
Yeah, there's somebody who wants one, and I'll probably end up just repackaging this after I test it and send it off to them. I've already got an image writer 2 in the box, and it's in storage because I have no use for it. I like the image writer 1, and I like the original dot matrix printer better than these. This is really, really wrapped. So whatever UPS store in Georgia they used actually seems to have done a pretty good job. But we'll see when we get to that CRT though. All right. So, that is heavy. It's got I don't know Garth, how do you tell which version?
I can't remember. I looked it up at one point, but yeah, the weight's the big thing too, and also the model number. I think the model number on the bottom starts with the A or something. I think that's the older one. Actually doesn't make sense. No.
It's really heavy. Let's see what the model number is. Model number A9M0320. Made in Japan. So that makes me think it's older because the older ones were Japan, but they're also the better ones, I think. Oh, okay. I'm not even going to unwrap that printer because I don't think we're going to have time for that on this stream. But if we do, I'll come back to it. Let me move some of this junk out of the way. This is really good bubble wrap too. I could probably reuse it for shipping out more of my other stuff. And I don't see any cracks or dents or bruises on that printer. Usually they get sloshed around pretty good.
I want that DVI monitor. I don't know why I want it.
You want what monitor?
I want your DVI monitor, your Tasman.
Sorry, which monitor?
Oh, your Tasman, your DVI one. Your
the graphite?
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna save that for my graphite G4.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what's in this other box. And I know you can't really see, so let me put something here to raise this up.
give up on this connector. I can't do this. It's just nuts.
I don't know if that's tall enough. You can kind of see.
You go, yeah.
I'm setting it on top of a broken Mac Plus. Okay.
Just all over the floor.
Found a use for it.
Well, the bezel was cracked, so the CRT is also neck broke. So the only thing good in the whole thing is the motherboard.
I'm running benchmarks on my Mac Mini, 1.5
Ooh.
gigahertz that I had repasted before. It gets
the
up to
G4?
60 degrees under full load on Geekbench.
I like how Joe's in the chat making fun of me. Again, lots and lots of bubble wrap, which is good. Kind of not full. The container's really not full though, so this is sort of like a big ball rolling around in here. Get out of the way. Open sesame.
That is a lot of bubble wrap.
I know. It's funny, this bubble wrap's really expensive right now. And this will all go to use. I almost ordered some packing material last night. I'm like, wait a minute, I have these giant boxes. Let's see if I can get rid of this without killing anything. Okay. The big football. Oh. Well, I went crazy with the tape too.
Oh, Trina's backstage.
Oh, let me add her in. Hey, Trina.
Hey, sorry
Trina.
for being late.
What were you doing that you're so late?
I curled up with Charlie, and the next thing I knew, it was like noontime, and I had somebody message me going, "I'm here for my printer," and I'm like, "Oh shit!"
You got a printer they can have. There's a lot of bubble wrap on this.
So I was sleeping. That's what I was doing.
Well, that's an excusable reason. Sleeping is good.
And I'm like, "Oh, Adam's not going to stream till like 3 o'clock."
I was originally going to stream at like 2 or 2:30, but then Justin said he was going to stream his thing, and I'm like, well, let me go before him so I don't split the audience. So far, this looks pretty good. Let me lift it up.
Is this a color or a monochrome one?
This is a Apple Color composite monitor.
Nice. The
It is A2M6020, made in September of '88. So it's pretty late for an Apple II. And made in Korea, so this would have Samsung guts in it.
How do you know this? I love it.
I know, because I know. I don't know.
He knows everything.
There's two versions of the green monitor too. There's a Korean one and a Japanese one. The I think it's the Korean one is the one that has the tabs on the CRT that are the same as the Mac. So that's the one I had to use to swap. I opened up 3 Apple IIc monitors before I figured that out. Let's get rid of this stuff.
He's checking his monitor right now.
Pretty yellow.
Made in Korea.
This has a built-in power cord. Oh, I know why that other power cord is there, because the 2C Plus uses a regular power cord. I forgot about that. It doesn't have that stupid brick.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of 2Cs I haven't sold yet because I don't have bricks for them. And people don't want to pay you the right amount of money if you sell it with an aftermarket brick. Even though it works probably better.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's got all 4 feet on it. It's got 3 knobs on the back. Let's take a look at the front. There's a piece of cardboard over the screen. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, so much better shipping stuff like that. There's so much better than later stuff, you know.
There is a hairline. There's a hairline crack on the corner of this bezel right here.
Uh-oh.
That sucks. And then the door is actually intact. And you can see the real color of platinum inside there. Because it's kind of yellow. Surprised that didn't break off. Well, if that's all the only damage is this little tiny hairline crack, I'm satisfied. Oh, let me put this down. That's freaking heavy. All right. All right, I need a minute to clear out all this bubble wrap and junk. And then we can turn some stuff on and see if it works. Never-ending bubble wrap. Okay.
It's so difficult.
Shoot.
Put this over here. You know, they could have put a handle on this thing, but no.
That would have been too easy.
Would have been like this back. Okay. All right, first thing I'm going to do is try out the CC. I'm winded just moving all this around. Okay, let me change the camera. Okay, I changed it to my capture. Let me plug this guy in and we'll see what we get.
It'll work. It'll work. They're solid.
Kaboom!
Boom.
Oh,
Looks good so far.
You got to put it online. Get it on the internet to find that disc.
World Wide
Yeah.
Web.
What I need to do is plug in a floppy emu. Emu? I don't know how
Emu.
to say that.
Emulator. Emu, right?
Yeah.
FujiNet.
Just like it's a GIF, like a giraffe.
no, it's GIF.
George the giraffe
GIF.
says it's a
Bite.
giant GIF.
Well,
My wife calls it jive.
George is wrong.
Apple IIc Plus. I don't remember what disk image was saved. Oh, that's not going to work on here.
The pirated one, no less.
Yes.
I hear sirens coming. The Apple
That
police
could-
are coming for you.
I think it's
Oh.
hilarious that they pirated it and then wrote pirated on it. What else do we got on here? Let's try some 3.5-inch discs. Like,
All right,
what else?
let's put this tower up.
I'm in the wrong floppy emu mode. Apple II 3.5-inch floppy. Okay. 3.5-inch. I don't think it's going to run GSOS. Try Protos. Really?
Weird.
Let me reboot it.
So
Doesn't
these were
like it.
not available in Canada? Right?
No.
I think you said that before.
They are not available in Canada.
And what's the difference between the Plus and the regular?
The 2C Plus has a built-in 3.5-inch floppy instead of a 5 1/4. It also has a built-in accelerator, so it can do 4 megahertz or 1 megahertz.
That's nifty.
Yeah, it uses the standard Mini-DIN 8 connectors for serial, like a GS or any Mac. Past the Plus or later.
But then they
Let me
made them
try
in limited quantities, then, right?
They didn't. They didn't make a whole lot of them, mostly because it was so late. This came out after the 2GS, but it was still 8-bit. And let me try this. I mean, nobody wanted to buy this. I mean, I was a big Apple person at the time. And I didn't even know this thing ever came out until much later. Because everybody was buying Macs by here.
There's a ROM you can get, right? That defaults to slow mode when you boot that. Is that true?
If you put a ROM 5X in it, you can set you can save a thing to where it will do slow every time. Otherwise, you have to do a key combination.
Yeah.
See how fast the game's going?
Yeah.
I thought you were just very good at it.
It's just defaulted to super fast. I don't remember off the top of my head what that combo is.
Yeah.
Like, if I go into come on, hold on a minute. I'm gonna unhook this and go into basic. I should still be able to see what ROM version it is.
Yeah. Joe says hold escape while turning it on.
Hold escape.
Yeah, we'll turn it on. Yeah, that's honestly that's one of the reasons why I never wanted to use mine that much, is because I really I had everything was on 5 1/4, and I didn't have an external drive when I got mine originally, and then it was annoying to have the thing reset every time.
Yeah,
but I love the built-in power supply and stuff. And obviously, the keyboard's awesome and all that other stuff too.
So this has a ROM 5, which is what they enhanced, I guess, when they did the 5X. Holding escape down, see if that makes it run more normal.
It's a good benchmark. Super obvious. Here you go. You can tell. Yep. There you go.
That's better. Yeah, I love the people on the forum who are all on the Facebook forum who are like, I want to get this accelerator because I want my games to run faster. Like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
Okay, so this works. Let me figure out a way to set up a camera so you guys can see the monitor, because I'm going to try that next. I guess I can just use this.
PC or piece of are you working on right now? HP, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that HP.
Okay, let's put this stuff out of the way.
And it's on.
What's up, Steven? I'm very upset you didn't invite me to the stream last night.
Well, it's not him, it's Mike, because it was Mike's stream.
Yeah, I know. I complained to Mike, and he told me in some unpleasant words to off.
Wow.
Oh, I totally believe that.
At all.
Mike telling you to do things with yourself? What? No. I can't imagine that.
It's downloaded.
Let's see if I can get a camera that can see this monitor. There we go.
Oh, you're a trackpad man.
Yeah. I mostly use a laptop for my job, so I've gotten used to it.
Got it.
Let me see if I can find someplace to plug power into here without blowing up the room.
I have this 4-year-old garbage Acer laptop that I bought for $20 and upgraded so it actually runs okay. And they had the trackpad slightly to the left, and it kills me that they did that because I'll click and it always clicks the wrong area. You know what I mean? And it frustrates me why they would choose that design choice.
It took me a whole long time to get used to this giant trackpad on the desktop, because I'm used to it's like this big.
Yeah.
So I'm treating the middle of it as the upper right, and I'm like, there's not enough room here to drag my icon. Oh yeah, I got to put my hand over here. All right, here's the power. Let's see if it blows up.
the final stream.
Didn't
I
blow
love the
up.
sound of the RGB monitor when it turns on.
That's fine.
Let me use the original cable. I'm gonna go under the stand. I can reach.
Well, that would explain why.
There's a power button on this on the side.
Yeah, top.
Oh, yeah, like the green screen. All right, it turned on and it didn't blow up.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, then I'm gonna plug it into this 2C Plus.
Look at that.
Look at that, it works.
Fancy.
Is that rotated a bit? Looks like it's
little bit.
rotated, right?
Yeah, it was in the auction. It was crooked, so I knew
okay.
that. I'm gonna have to turn the neck or the.
Yep.
But
I love it.
Poke at it with
We
a
got-
screwdriver through the plastic.
Oh.
That's good. Those aren't even scratchy even.
yeah, they work. What do we got here? Color. Oh,
It'd be
That
from
one
behind,
needs-
wouldn't it?
that one
That
needs some
one's- yeah.
deoxit. That's the color. Here's the monochrome
Yeah.
button.
Ooh.
We're doing 80 columns. And then there are a few controls on the back that look like size, which is probably something I want to play with a little bit.
Yeah, the 80 columns look really good on those monitors.
Now this knob is making it
Catchy.
Do you
good,
have one of
yeah.
those, Adam? You don't have one,
But
do you?
No, I have a monochrome one of these. I know
Yeah.
I never have had this 2C version of the color. I have the 2E ones. But this is actually one of the main reasons I wanted the auction is for this monitor. Because they are cool.
I have
and
two of them. I have a original like the lighter color. What is it? Snow White color or what's the color, right? And then what is it called? But anyway, then a later platinum one too.
Yeah, this monitor is platinum and the 2C Plus is platinum. So all of this stuff has dropped the white from the regular 2C.
I just have to mention that Steve just called you beautiful, Adam. So it's kind of awkward
Beautiful
now.
Adam.
He
Beautiful
called you
Adam.
beautiful Adam.
Let me boot up.
What about the rest of us, by the way?
You don't want to know about the rest
Hey
of
oh! like the giggling fool in the background.
Well, I want this to
So
play.
here's Apple Works. And I didn't change the color, the button, but the columns is pretty good.
Look how fast that cursor's blinking.
I know I have it in fast mode.
You
I
might
can
be
do
right.
Apple
Really
Works
retro techie.
really fast.
Yeah, Joey's gonna have to
4
rotate
minutes
the.
left.
Hey, is there a
You gotta
clock
do it.
in
It's
these?
on.
Does anyone know if there's a clock in this 2C Plus? I don't think there is.
I don't think so. No. I mean, wasn't there an add-on thing you get for it?
Yeah, but why does it think the date is 1999? Usually it would be like 83 or something.
Tonight we're going hard like it's
Don't know.
We should probably open up the 2C Plus and see if there's something extra in there.
yeah. Do it.
With your luck, probably a wad of money.
But it only has the normal amount of RAM, so I'm going to doubt that it has anything weird in it. Okay, so this works. Let me see what it looks like when I push that button now. It makes no
It's
difference
mono mode.
whatsoever.
Yeah, because it's in mono mode right now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm afraid to close this door too many times and break it.
All right, let's unplug this.
Well, that's super cool. You got that monitor. I didn't realize you didn't have one.
Yeah,
I love those
that
monitors.
I will definitely keep. This 2C Plus will probably get retrobrighted and resold because I don't need two of them. But
Sell it to
I
Garth.
do want to open
He's a
it
lot
up
of
and take a
money.
look.
I don't need two of them either.
He's rich.
I did get my
That-
2C
that-
Plus though for free years ago.
Nice.
Well, then you don't need money.
Yeah.
Steve told me to lick the yolk. Okay.
Yeah,
Do it.
I think Steve is feeling a bit horny.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh,
somebody
Joe
was
said there's
saying-
no clock on a 2C Plus, but maybe
know,
there's
but-
an add-on board.
but there could be something added. It just seemed weird to me that it says 1999. It could be just nothing, but
That's a weird
I
date
just-
for it to
I want to
pick.
look. I want to look in it anyway, and I'm gonna have to take it apart to retrobrite it. So I might as well do it real quick.
I wasn't even
It was
born
Steve
yet.
said he wants that 2C Plus, Adam. He'll trade you for it, buy it or something.
Trade him for his Mac Studio.
Well,
If he really wants it.
Steve, you can get with me offline and we can talk about it.
You could get to beautiful Adam.
I know.
I
Call
didn't
me
get this.
beautiful offline, and you can have it.
I didn't get this very cheap, so it's not like a yard sale find that I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just give you.
Right.
Trade for a mouse.
Yeah, I didn't try that mouse yet. Can do that after I look in
Beautiful
here.
est Adam.
Huh?
He's calling you beautiful est Adam now. Really pushing.
But he really
yeah.
wants that thing.
I forgot I have a monitor right in front of me. I can see the chat in.
You should use that monitor for your Apple Studio. Hook it up, see what happens.
No.
Did you fix that MacBook Pro yet? It's been like years.
Check it out, Trina. I'm still working on this cable.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure when I tried this last night, this cable wasn't in all the way, so I really can't say for sure if it was doing anything, And I don't know for sure if the power button's hooked up through the keyboard connector or not, which I'm guessing it is.
Doesn't sound like you know what you're doing.
Exactly. I don't know what I'm doing. Exactly.
He's not even denying it. He's like, yeah, no.
I want Jay to come on some stream and watch me do this. Like, what are you doing? So is opening up one of those just like the regular ones? You have to like pop the clips in the back and stuff?
I think so.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
All right. So it's really weird. It won't display on the Dell monitor.
What won't display on the Dell monitor?
My HP. I had to hook it up to my big one.
But it
That's
works
weird.
okay. Okay, wow. What,
Yeah, it
VGA
works
or
fine with that
VGA?
one. VGA.
I'm gonna have to take this out of frame because I can't do it that way.
The cable's probably unplugged. Or the input stuff.
No, it sees that it sees that it's plugged in. I'll have to check it out later on, but for now, I'm just gonna get into the BIOS.
Yo. There, finally downloaded. I got the Love game collection.
Uh-oh.
That sounds awful.
It's on the garden.
The Love game collection.
It's a bunch of like ports of games. I'm hopeful that it'll work on this mini. Probably will.
So this is it's a G4 Mini?
No. The first gen 1.5 Intel.
Oh,
I'm actually looking for the
one.
1.33 G4. I can't find a 1.33 G4 Mini locally. I found them on eBay for
There is no
200 bucks.
1.33. That doesn't exist.
G4,
it's a
yeah.
1.25 and 1.4. And then 1.5, you're lucky to find it.
Yeah. It might have been a CTO.
I don't think so. Yeah,
Maybe-
because the last one was the tricky 1.5 one.
Sorry, not sorry, Intel. 1.33 Intel.
Oh.
1.33 Intel. Wow.
Yeah. If you look at it on like Mac Tracker, according to them, they
God,
made
that
it a
must be
1.33 and
horribly slow.
1.5.
Is that a Core Solo? Okay.
I can't. There you go.
I don't remember.
So
Or
I
Solo.
barely
Actually, I'll tell you
ever
right
see
now.
them.
I can look it up.
It was a hand solo.
But I found them on eBay, but they want like $150, $200. I'm not paying $200 for Intel Core Solo. You know, it's
There, I got the lid off. Unlike the 2C, this back piece is all
Oh,
It's
it's
all
one piece. Yeah.
one piece, including the top. So it makes it a little bit more tricky to take off. And then we've got our nice little Alps keyboard. That's neat. And the volume knob fell inside. That's helpful. Put that back where it goes. So there's a jumper in here for a modem.
A jumper. Oh, cool.
And then there's another jumper over here by the front. I have no idea what that's for. It's not labeled. And then there's the activity light for the disk drive. So it's funny that it's the shape of a 5 1/4, but then they put a 3 1/2 inside that. So I bet you this is a last minute change.
Are you playing Pac-Man?
It's a weird port where you use your mouse and they just kind of roll around the, the map. Like I've never seen this.
Weird
Yeah, so
pirated
Steve, I
thing.
see what you're saying in chat there, and that's weird. I just looked it up, and you're right. There was a 1.33 G4, but not a Core Solo. Yeah, I wasn't aware about the 1.33 was sold with 1.5.
So it's a G4.
It's a G4, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought it was. And you argued with me.
Well, no, I
You
were
yelled at
saying
me,
Core
you
Solo. I'm
bullied
like, no. But then, yeah, I didn't know they sold it with a 1.5 like that.
Yeah. So I'm looking for one. Like, and I can't find one locally because I guess most people just settle on the 1.5 probably for the price difference.
That's funny. I had never seen that, but
Yeah.
because I was looking a while back for a couple of different ones, and wanted to get a 1.5, which I did finally get, but I never came across that one. But I guess I might have just missed it. That's pretty funny too, though.
I'm not desperately looking for one. Like I'm not paying $200 for one.
No.
I've left the search term on for eBay. You know? And hopefully one day I'll find it.
I wonder if they're marked on the outside, because I know a lot of those just weren't marked. You know, with the speed config and stuff, they just said, you know, like generic Mac MIDI or whatever.
Well, a lot of time I find them on eBay, and it's obviously it's like a 1.42 or a 1.5. Like you could see it in the picture underneath. It's like you're just lying. You didn't.
Yeah, I think my 1.5 actually says, you know, it says 1.4 on, 4.2 on it, but it's actually a 1.5 inside it.
Maybe it got upgraded. Oh, loading Game Genie. Oh.
Oh, there it is. So a while back, somebody sent me in a pile of old parts this memory
cool.
expansion card, and I've never been able to test it, so I haven't opened up my other one. Doesn't have the standoff, so I'm not sure if it's really safe to put it in here without it, but
Captain Tape.
yeah, I'm gonna see where it touches and then I'll cover it.
Yeah, mine says 1.42 on the outside, Steve, too. I know they just threw the other parts in them. People are like, oh, look, I got the bonus one.
That's where it covers the...
So 1.5 are not marked on the outside. Mine says 1.42. Yeah. I had a 1.42 that a buddy of mine overclocked to 1.5. Jay had it on his site how to do it, so I asked my buddy, and he's like, "Oh, it's just like a resistor or whatever."
Yeah.
And I found a few like Intel ones that got upgraded to like 2.33, and I had no idea. The seller like had it for a long time, I guess, and they sold it for like $20. Like, oh, well, that's a good buy.
I'm gonna use this Mac 84 sticker as an insulator.
How do you get those funny Mac 84 stickers? Hint, hint. Steve?
You just go to New Jersey and stalk the guy. Eventually, he's like, "Here's a sticker. Go away."
Stop stealing stuff out of my basement.
What's his address? Just put it in the chat.
All right, I need something else to insulate this part.
Oh, you want his address? Hold on. Let me copy and paste.
To get a sticker, you have to do something, obviously, because, I don't know, he calls Adam Beautiful Adam.
Beautiful, I know, right?
I'm going to put this blue SCSI bracket here as another insulator.
Perfect.
There, done.
Yep, sold. Look at this, Trina. It'll only take 31 days to ship and $30 shipping.
Yeah.
Sold.
I'll turn this back on and just see if that memory shows up. Oh, good. I just did that with the power on. Whoops.
It wasn't plugged in.
Oh, that's true. I only just turned it on. Okay. I'm safe. Plug this guy in.
What are your kids doing?
No smoke.
Didn't like it.
Yours.
Oh, that's the wrong disc. That's why.
Those aren't mine.
Oh,
That works
I don't hear
to
any
boot.
I can hear kids. I don't know who it is.
Oh, might be mine in the background. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
They're playing in the hallway.
Ah.
They're not mine. It's my grandchildren, sort of. That's funny. Oh yeah, my
Yes,
apologies.
I do still have that.
Well, that didn't work. Still says I only have 56K.
Uh-oh.
Maybe this card's no good. This card was found in a pile of junk, so it was given to me untested. But I thought, what could go wrong with a RAM board? Yeah, it still says 56K.
What does your
Sucks.
shirt say, Retro Techie? Sorry, you're kind of small on my 13-inch screen. I never
Fini. Oh, finish.
I never finished. I never finished Myth.
What? Anything.
And, oh,
He
sorry.
never finishes his meth.
It's
Yeah.
it's really hard to read on like a 13-inch screen.
It says I never finished anything.
Okay.
Let me try this again. Somewhere around here, I have one of the modern RAM cards for these that also has a clock on it.
So how much RAM is on that? Like 1 meg?
No, it's only got 256. The three banks that you can add are all empty. It's the same RAM as on a GS board though, or the 2E board.
Yep.
See if that does anything different. Oh, I hate how Apple works is on 2 discs.
Flip the disc over. Boot.
Oopsie. I hit the Dvorak button.
What are you playing over there?
I don't remember what the name of this is. Space warp by dragging your mouse.
No, it doesn't see the RAM, so I don't get it.
Eh?
That
Could it
sucks.
could it be a bad memory board?
Yeah, most likely.
Mm.
It could be bad RAM, but it would just be corrupted and weird if that was the case. It's just not seeing the
Right.
board. But the good news is that there's only 3 chips on here aside from the RAM, and they're the same 3 chips that are on the 2E version of this board. And it's kind of funny because there's actually some remnants of a slot connector right here, because they just re-engineered the same board. So I can
Good question.
I can find one of those
Asking.
and put the chips on there. Do I have to set a jumper? No, it's supposed to just see it. So, but at some point I'll find one of the 2E boards like this I have, and I can swap these 3 chips. This one's not socketed, so I'll try with these 2 first.
It could have been the sticker, the cursed sticker that you had underneath it.
The stickers.
Stickers make it sicker.
Oh, by the way, Steve, just to let you know, Charlie loved your dancing from last night.
He was dancing last night. Was it like a private show? You? He'll do anything for his Patreon supporters.
No, this was. Were you not there when he did the little dance?
Well, for Mike and all that,
Streams fan.
I didn't really watch the whole thing.
Oh,
I had
Yeah.
one of those IBM.
he said if anybody donated $50, then he would do a dance on the pole.
You donated $50 to watch him dance.
I donated 48 because somebody already had donated 2, and he said, "Oh, all I need is $48 more," and I'm like, done,
Oh my gosh.
just to see him dance on the pole.
Sold his soul for $50.
And I know at heart, Steve knows he only got half of that money. Okay, this connector is horrible. Horrible connector.
So when Charlie got home this morning, I'm like, I have to show you something. And I just scrolled to where Steve was dancing. I'm glad to hear that, Steve.
This is a stupid game.
Hello,
This
Rudy.
was not worth the
Welcome.
download. Feed my boyfriend. Does that work?
Feed my boyfriend.
Oh, it does. The game is called Feed My Boyfriend. I'd show you. Here. I'm sharing the screen if you want.
Oh, I gotta
don't
see
know.
that. I want to see this game now.
I don't know if you can see it though.
No, I can't.
Adam has to allow it. Greetings, my boyfriend. He's starving. Take this $60 and buy him some food quickly.
Gosh. That's hilarious.
These arrow keys to run to vendors. Mash space fast as possible to load up on food. Press enter to begin. Where am I? Oh. Oh, hey! Oh.
Justin, you got nothing to worry about. It just won't even turn on. That's what they'll do.
What is this game? Throw food with keys 1, 2, 3. Swing the bat in time with space. Watch for his appetite.
Wow.
That is one handsome guy.
Oh! Dude,
God.
I'm pressing it. What? What is this stupidity? It's garbage. I don't know why I waited so long for like all of these. Love games.
How long did it take to download?
Like 20 minutes.
Oh,
Wow.
They don't all work though. Like, I guess because I think they're for like G4s.
See you, Steve. Bye-bye.
oh, see you, Steve.
What am I doing? What is this? Oh, look. It's not working properly.
All right, let's do this.
Dino Bros. And that does not load. That does not load. Bacon. What?
Oh, Steve's going back to his dance studio.
Connecting to server? No thanks. No thank you. I don't know who runs that server. Start game. Oh, it's asteroids. It's coming out the back. Oh, maybe not.
No, that's just your propulsion.
Because when I press back, it shoots from the front.
Oh,
Whoa! All right, let's try this again. It'd be better if they set this at spacebar.
what is the shoot button? Oh,
Back.
back.
If you press back, it shoots.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, Justin, I had 2 dead power supplies on my mirror drive doors, and I repaired them. Basically, generally the symptoms are you'll get absolutely nothing when you go to hit the power button. Nothing will happen, or the power button will pulse just bright when you press it, but nothing happens and doesn't turn on. But yeah, I mean, I haven't heard of cases where it's going to be damaging or anything. But if you can't get it to work, a trick you could just leave it plugged in for like a while, like 30 minutes or something, it might then turn on. They're fixable, but they're horrible to take apart. And also, yeah, I don't know. They're kind of badly designed because I guess because of the ADC power for the display, they are basically almost on all the time when they're off, right? They're in standby mode, but they produce heat and there's no fan when it's off. So they get hot and they just sit there hot.
Well, can't you take an ATX power supply and mod it to work with
Yes. Ideally, yes. Now, if you can get one of the nicer, smaller ones. Obviously, Action Retro did a little video about that too, but
Never heard of him.
the problem with that, who's that guy? No, the problem with that, of course, then you can't power ADC displays. You know.
Get the brick.
Yep.
I need a copy of Mouse Paint to try this mouse. Did you guys
Oddly
see
enough,
how close
go
that
ahead.
looks to a Lisa mouse?
Yeah, it looks
Didn't
almost
know
like the same. I even fit the connector, right? This packaging.
Yeah, the connector's the same. They're both 9-pin DB9s. I need to find a copy of Mouse Paint on my Mac here, though.
when I got my MDD, I have a 1.42. It had a dead power supply, and oddly enough, I actually found somebody giving away an MDD power supply in my area around the same time.
Seriously, just the power supply? Huh.
Yes, and I have no idea why. He's
They
like, "Oh, I
knew.
didn't want to scrap it, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it. That's luck, by the way. Ooh.
Yeah, I repaired mine. It was like one of the first few things I worked on. This was a couple years ago when I first started doing all this stuff again, and I mostly did it just to kind of learn stuff. But it was a horrible. And actually, it's cool. I had one of each. I can't remember this. I think it's an AC Bell and a Samsung one, but I had one of each one. There's some good guides online, but absolutely annoying and horrible to take apart, and some tricky, weird soldering to do.
Trina, I
just
sent
yelled
you
at me.
something. Sorry, go ahead.
My Mac yelled at me
Oh,
and says,
I just
"You
gotta-
have to hit eject." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, but honestly, Justin, if I were to, I kind of wanted to keep mine more stock. Keep it normal, like the way it shipped and stuff. But if I was actually trying to use one of these things a lot, I would absolutely put a ATX power supply, because not only that, but it's quieter, it's cooler, right? Because these things are horribly loud anyway.
Wow. So can I just send you the 250 and you go buy it for me and then bring
Not a chance. I'm not wasting my time. I sent her it's an ad semi-locally. This guy has tons of, mostly I'm assuming they're all broken computers, some iMacs, things like that. But they're in his front yard. They're like in the grass.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says lot de PC. So a lot of PC / something function bin and do. Can you
Want me
read
to
that?
explain what it says? Okay.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
So it says
Oh yeah, here we go. PC set. Some work well, some don't.
Yes.
I saw the translation.
but they're in his front yard, and for some reason
There's also Mac that he has.
there's Max, but there's also like a thing of like
Laptops.
not dish detergent, but laundry detergent in the middle.
What?
Picture. I have no idea why. And they're all in his front yard. There's an iMac face down in the grass.
Is there? Okay, hold
Great.
on.
In top left.
Oh god, yeah. That probably
this is
fell. Oh, and there's also laptops in the bushes too.
Yeah. There's a screen stuffed into the bush.
Yeah, I see
And there's other
that.
boxes of stuff.
I know.
So
Charlie, let's go for a trip, shall we?
they all look like scrap garbage to me.
Yummy,
they're in the
yummy
grass.
garbage.
Yeah, the ones in the grass I have no faith in, but at least the ones on the cement, maybe?
No, I doubt it. I think they're all trash.
Should I press return to learn how to use a mouse?
Yes. Do
Okay.
it. One moment, please.
How's that cable going, by the way, Garth?
I got it in.
Woohoo!
So
Any
I was
signs
like,
of
wait a minute,
life?
I'm gonna look online to see if there's any suggestions in the iFixit guide, and there's a couple options, and all you do is you just simply put a bit of Captain tape, of course, onto the ribbon to make a little holder, and and
Right.
you have a lot of control to actually get it in, and it totally worked.
So do we have any
So
life
awesome.
on the laptop?
Well, we shall find out soon. I need to secure this power connector because I don't like the way this looks.
This is amazing.
I'm sure it won't work though.
I
Does
have
it work?
I have faith in it will work.
It's moving really slow. Is there something? Is the mouse just funky, Adam?
He's
What?
learning how to use it.
The mouse
Yeah.
seems to be moving really slow. Is it
I'm moving
funky?
it really slow. I'm just playing around.
Oh.
Click on continue.
I'll plug that into why not.
Let's see. Hold down the mouse button. Ooh.
You get to drag and drop. Ooh.
Move the triangle so it sits on top of the square and make a house.
All right, here we go. Bingo boingo. Okay, green light.
La la la. Look, it's Retro Techie going into his house.
My house isn't that big.
No life. Oh well.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yep.
Stupid
But at least I know the keyboard's properly connected now.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm gonna try it with RAM because I don't know. I would expect this thing to boot up in tone with no RAM, but
Yes, it will.
yeah.
Brute
Okay.
face.
Can't imagine it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. No, it will boot up without memory in it. It just gives you the beep error code. Saying,
Yeah.
There's no memory.
Yep. I'm sure it's
Raise the
dead.
roof.
So I still wonder though, honestly, if it's the keyboard itself, because that's obviously what was mucked up originally. What started everything.
I have a keyboard for that.
For this one,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure if I have another system that's similar enough.
Okay.
I don't know if I do.
Did you know that this
I can
box
just
at the
try
top
it.
left is called the put away icon?
Doesn't everyone know that?
Put away.
Because
Yeah, Trina,
remember
go ahead.
remember that laptop that I took apart for the screen? I still have the keyboard for it.
Is that a 2012 or
Yeah, it was a 2012.
2011? Oh, cool. Yeah.
2012.
Well,
Yeah.
that's it.
Hey everybody, I am now a fully qualified mouse expert.
Print that out and put it on your wall.
You get 10 smiley faces.
So Retro Techie, find me some good deals in Toronto.
There are no good deals in Toronto. Get a move. Not here, but somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not moving there. I'll get shot or something.
It's getting a little tougher out here.
Well, I'll just go around going, oh look, blah 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 blah. And then
We're not vampires over here. You know? Yeah. Well, our premier said that all the Anglophones, English-speaking people, like being here, and he mentioned because I speak to all the Anglophones and they like it here because of all the festivals. It's like, no, we're from here. We live here year-round, by the way, not just in the summer. Yeah,
This capture card does a completely terrible job with this
I like
high-res
the colors the
graphics.
best.
It's that color artifacting that makes it look so good.
hello,
Yeah,
Mike.
but on my Sony PVM over here, it looks awesome, but on the capture, it looks like a scrambled mess. Oh well.
Mr. Shaq is on the stream, the one that didn't invite me to join yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna see, Mike. You came in, and now Retro Techie's having a hissy fit.
Okay.
CPU's at 57 degrees. That's okay.
It's good enough.
Good enough.
Oh. I think the S key on this keyboard is no good.
Uh-oh.
That's me.
This is not the one I just bought though. This is one I already had. I knew there was a bad key. I didn't remember which one it was. Now I know. Aha. Okay. Well, I'm done playing with that. Let's go back to here.
Ta-da!
Hello. Well, I'm pretty satisfied with this, other than that microscopic crack that I don't even think I could show you on camera because it's so small. Everything looks like it works, and it's as advertised. So I'm totally surprised, honestly.
And you're getting stuff for the printer.
Hmm?
Yeah.
And you're getting stuff out of the printer, which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll probably get rid of this 2C Plus anyway, but the weird 3-pin DIN cables are a bonus too.
That's strange.
I mean, what is that for, right? That's weird.
I don't even know anything that, at least on a computer that uses 3-pin DINs. It's usually like an audio thing. Has some
Custom
kind of
cable.
logo on it.
Sell them to Trina.
Why?
I'm
This
sure you'll
weird,
find a use for it.
this unpolarized power cord too. This looks like it came off like an old TV or an old radio.
Razor.
Old Razor, maybe. Yeah, not sure.
Yeah.
And then I got this weird mouse, which is pretty sweet. It seems to work just fine. Get out of there. There it is. It's pretty yellowed though. I don't know if you can see that.
Go mouse.
That's the bottom, how it probably should look, and then
The top.
it's like orange.
Paint it
But-
green. You say it's a prototype and put it on.
Yes, that's a perfect idea.
On eBay.
I'm not even sure how to open it. I think it works just like the Apple one. Maybe.
Just open it with the eye hammer.
Oh, there it goes. It looks like the same exact guts as the Apple, but no label on the bottom.
I have one of those that, well, it's not an Apple mouse, but it's supposed to be for like the 512, the SE and all that. It's a IR mouse. I can't get it to work for some reason.
Oh, hey, Dave. And hey, Rudy. I'm not sure if it said hi to you yet.
Hey,
Of course, I didn't say hi to Mike.
He's calling us Apple goodies. First beautiful Adam, now this.
Hey,
hey,
Dave. Welcome.
Retro Techie. This
Ooh.
uses optical lasers.
Awesome. The lasers.
Yeah. And it
Very
has
cool.
that.
Ooh.
That's a chunky boy.
And it has one on the back too, so you can if you plug it
Plug
into
in the second
itself,
one?
then you can end the universe. You can actually daisy chain a mouse off of the trackball, so you can have both.
That's pretty
That's
funny.
very cool.
When you quickly realize the trackball doesn't work too well.
Or the mouse just stopped working.
Right. Well, we've got a few minutes left. I told Justin that we would stop by 2,
Oh,
so he could do this.
Justin,
Yes,
Justin's going back to 2:30 because he's running late.
Oh,
So
he is?
we have
Okay.
time. Yeah.
I didn't see that. Okay, cool. Well, then do me a favor. You guys talk amongst yourselves for about 5-10 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab one more thing.
Retro Techie will entertain us all.
Sure. So let's
Tell us
talk today.
Tell us a Canadian joke.
Canadian joke? Toronto.
Oh,
Oh, hey-oh.
here's a better one. Montreal, or actually Quebec, the province.
Then it's not a Canadian joke. If you know what Quebec is. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So Trina,
Oh.
why did you move to the center of Canada, as everyone seems to think in Toronto?
Because in Halifax, there was
Yeah.
the tech jobs were all third party and paying next to nothing. So
I gotcha.
came
Come
up
on.
here, you make almost double the money. Mind you, you pay a lot more for
Triple the everything else.
yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you're working for the company, not outsourced.
The bar. Outsourced. SNES 9X.143. That sounds okay. Toronto is a joke. I moved north to Wasaga Beach. You ever been there? I don't even know that
I
place.
don't even know where that is. No.
I know Rudy is Canadian, as you say.
Canadian. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look, it's Charlie in the background.
Chart. Well, Charlie can't hear us.
He's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Hi, babe.
Hey, babe. Hey, Charlie, babe.
He just went, I think, back into the bedroom.
Oh yeah, not happy with you.
I know.
Listen to that.
Oh, by the way, the HP is working fine.
I was
the memory
stressed about
has-
that.
I can tell.
Dave writes, drunk Charlie.
It's true. Now you're just giving him an excuse to drink.
Where is the beach? I want to find out where this beach is.
Language. Oh,
Beach.
Oh, beach.
Where the
It's beach.
I wanna
Yikes.
see where- So yeah, Garth, let me know if you want the top.
And I want to figure out just some way if I can tell what it is, if it's the logic board or the keyboard, because literally it was spilled on the keyboard. And I just don't know. I just don't know enough about what's hooked up the what on it to be able to determine like what's what. If there was some way I could just test it without like having to ship it across the world, right?
Yeah.
Because if it's a keyboard, my gosh, I mean that's simple, right?
Right.
Just get apart, but
Oh,
that's what I was thinking. Because yesterday I definitely did not have this cable plugged in right, and I cleaned up some more stuff. And I know there's some gunk inside this connector too, so I want to clean that again too. But
Right.
I will let you know though. Oh, I don't think I have any system that's this exact rough age that would actually let me try another connector on it or something.
You have a bunch of old systems.
I do. I have older ones. I think I have a 2009, but it's 15-inch.
What you're saying is you're going to give it away.
It's not mine, so I want to kind of
Perfect.
fix it.
It works out
Ideally,
well.
I want to fix it if I can, but yeah, I have.
Dave had to go.
He did.
I do have a 2010 15-inch, but yeah, that's not gonna work, I'm sure.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's open this.
Yeah.
ROM. If I could get it. ROM.
See you, Dave. Yeah. All right.
That was Quark's brother on Star Trek DS9. Haha.
ROM.
Oh, Dave.
Rom. Yeah. No, not Dave. No, Rom.
Yeah, I was getting through DS9. I was on like the 3rd season, and they just took it off of Netflix. I'm like, oh yeah, great, thanks. So
Oh no.
I don't know.
Just there's this funny torrent site I use. Oops. I coughed when I said that. That I get it from. That I got it from years ago.
Yeah, I never did watch it back in the day. So I was actually working my way through it for the first time.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen it back when it was first aired, and it grows on you the more and more you watch it.
Yeah.
Retro Techie's hard at work, you can see.
I'm reading all these very legal ROMs that I could get.
I've got to download ISOs for my PS2.
There we go.
Oh, Adams will be right back. FedEx guy is here to pick up packages.
Sure.
Oh, I gotta tell Adam I had a dream about him.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
that's uncomfortable.
And I only say oh because I know you.
You dreamt about beautiful.
And he's
Adam?
right back.
Hello, I could hear you the whole time.
He's like, tell me the dream.
It was just I went down to pick up a bunch of computers from him. And then it just got really messed up of how we were gonna get back.
Hey,
So,
Garth, my Plex server has all of DS9 on it. If you want me to share the link with you sometime.
Oh shoot, yeah. Jeez, maybe yeah. I was annoyed because it's like it just started. Well, it's like a ways in, so it's hilarious.
yeah. All right, see you later, Rudy.
Bye,
Bye.
Rudy.
Bye, Rudy.
All right. Well, I didn't have a whole lot more, but we can chat for a few minutes until Justin's ready. What should I
Let's
do?
screw this up.
This cigar burns Apple works.
I bet that'll clean off.
I wonder if I can get that off of there. It's not like burned in. It's just, it's like maybe a coffee stain. I don't know.
It's mouse pee.
Now, that was just this box. This box smells so good.
My Quadra 950 came with a mouse home. And that was a mess to clean up.
That's disgusting. I don't have any cleaning products down here. I usually do the cleaning upstairs. I made this though. Remember I was talking about how the 2Cs I don't have enough connectors. See, that says top, so you know where to plug it in. Want to see what I made it out of?
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what you use.
Let's see what brand it is.
Yep. I actually bought a third party, or somebody made one on eBay. I bought one like that.
I think it's hilarious to plug an IBM thing into an Apple II and have it work. So I'll probably use that as my bench one, and then I can sell the real one that's sitting there.
Ouch.
Okay. I got this new computer.
New.
Yeah, it's serial number 12604.
Wow.
16K.
Huh. What's a weird box that came in that shit that like that, huh?
Yeah, it comes in it like on its back.
Huh. Was that an original Apple II then?
Yes. Ugh.
I'd love to get a platinum someday, but to be honest with you, it's like I don't know. I just like the way they look. To be honest with you, right?
What's funny is I've got a couple, and I tried to use one as like the main Apple II for a while, and the keyboard being offset to the left.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Retrotechy and his trackpad.
Yeah.
The keyboard being to the left is just annoying to me. When you're used to, also all the games assume the layout is the original, so the arrow keys are wrong. The Apple keys are wrong.
Well, there you go. Thanks for answering my question for me. It's just like kind of using a 2C Plus. It just doesn't feel right to me. I'd much rather use a 2C or my 2GS.
I really like the 2C Plus. I kind of like it because when you have the 3.5 built in, and then when you hook the 5 1/4 up, it faces you. And I like the drive facing me. And it's drive 1 then. But on the other hand, having it be accelerated every time is kind of annoying. But I'll keep one of them around.
Like you said, if the ROM lets you save it somehow, that'd be ideal in my mind, at least.
Yeah, I should look that up.
All right, I'm gonna run.
You're going?
You guys get back to I should go.
No running.
Spend time with them. I think we're gonna go do something this morning.
Okay.
So thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining. See you later, Gareth.
Let's get Retrotechy.
I can't see. Oh, let me change this.
And then there were 3 or 2.
Not be in the
I don't
front.
know anymore.
You put Retrotechy in the front. Show us something interesting.
Hey, friends. Interesting? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what this power supply was for. It's a DIN connector. If it would focus on that, not my face.
Okay, so on the ROM 5X, it says that you can hit Control, Escape, Reset, and it will make it persist the accelerator speed across resets.
That's what I said.
That's pretty cool. I was just seeing how.
What else do I have interesting? I have this capture card. Is that interesting?
Sort of. It's, what is that, 4X PCI?
I think so. I got it out of a 2008 Mac Pro that I did a whole video series on and refurbished and all that. The fan is stupidly annoying on this because it was full of garbage. And I think it has like mini HDMI or whatever. And then it has like a...
Oh, I know what that is. It's a dual DVI.
Is that what it is?
A lot of Dell cards had that. Yeah, it was like a connector that plugs in there. It's like a sort of a high-density connector. And then
Well, I have the wire that comes out of this.
I've seen those with a pigtail that has like 2 DVIs on it.
Well, I want to use it. I have the hard drive that I pulled out of that Mac Pro.
I think I have the cord for that.
Yeah. Because
Well,
I'm trying to get a better capture card than what I have. So this probably would work just fine, but
I got this from Japan recently. It's a new bus video card. It's Restaurants, but you're like, oh, it only has 8 RAM chips, and then on the back it's got 8 RAM. So it can actually do 24-bit color at like insane high-end whatever. And my favorite thing is this Intel Flash chip. That's the brand is Flash,
What?
which is where the name came from.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well,
They didn't trademark it, so everybody copied it.
times it. I'm starving.
Yeah. Where'd Trina go?
I think Charlie came in screaming and throwing things and smashing things on the ground.
Oh, good.
Pretty much.
I'm looking through my Apple II software I downloaded a few years ago. I just said like download all the software. So there's 1,700 disks in this folder, and there's one in here. There we go. It's called. This is the actual name of the program. Let's make signs and banners. I want to try that out with the image writer and see if I can make up one of those big long banners.
Do it.
Do
Well,
it.
Apparently, Genesis games don't work in Sega and in Super Nintendo emulators. Who would have figured?
Why would that work?
I was looking through my very legal ROMs that I have, but I don't have any Super Nintendo.
Oh,
It was not my thing.
I have a Super Nintendo, but all I have for it is actual cartridges.
You could send them my way.
Nope.
Oh.
I found my thing I was looking for yesterday.
Ooh.
When Trina was asking about the size of ultrasonic cleaner baskets, I was like, how am I going to measure this? And the tape measure was sitting right under here. I didn't see it yesterday.
All right, I'm turning this off. The Mini. Goodbye, Mini. I'm sure you were good at the time. For the 1 year that you were actually good.
I have some stuff here that might be interesting for you. Actually, for Trina, more.
His PC.
Yeah, for use with a licensed HP or compact PC.
The licensed one.
It is.
Windows 8. Everyone loved Windows 8.
Yeah. Here you go.
Win DVD.
You can play all your DVDs on your Windows.
DVDs are the way of the future.
Here's also for use with an HP or compact. It's Windows 7.
That people would actually want.
Or Win DVD. More Windows 7, Windows 7, Windows 7.
I actually have a sealed copy of 7 Ultimate.
This is sealed. It's Windows Photoshop Element 6. And it has the serial number on the back.
Oh, everyone stole it.
That's fine.
Trina just took a screenshot and kept it.
Look at, this is my favorite one, though. This one has Adobe Photoshop Elements 4 for Windows XP and Adobe Photoshop Elements 3 for Macintosh. And here you can have those serial numbers, too.
Screenshot.
Power DVD.
Yeah.
For XP.
Only people like Trina like that stuff.
No,
No, not even.
no. I threw away all my XP discs, actually.
Here's a Dell Cyberlink Power DVD.
But everyone is now building XP gaming rigs now for vintage computers. People have got it's gotten to that age that people want to
Oh, I know.
build those machines to play these old games.
Here's a legit copy of Windows 7.
That's literally how they sent it out, I'm pretty sure. Like people are looking for parts for XP machines now.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
going like a rate. It's like all the
Proxio.
rage.
Convert all the CDs you want. Yeah. Seagate disc.
Start the
Power DVD. Here's a, oh, this is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Windows Vista Ultimate.
got rid of my Vista machine.
Finally.
Yeah, it took a bit, but I made money on it, so whatever.
Oh, good.
Oh, this is up your alley, Retotechie.
Oh yeah. Oh, test drive. Yeah, that is up my alley. I still remember like the original test drive and those really rudimentary graphics.
Got the CD in it.
It's awesome.
Oh, here we go. Switch gears. When you get that that prototype from Mike, you can use this to install it.
He said he'd give it to me over his like dead body. So I don't think he's gonna be giving it to me.
OS 10 install version 10.4. Wait, for a G5? This is really really early then.
Yeah. It's probably the 1.8 gigahertz G5s.
Got the
1.6.
Tech Tool Deluxe Apple
I have
subscription
like
plan.
30 of those discs.
How about Mac OS 10.0.3?
That's cool.
Another AppleCare disc. Well, here's a PowerBook G4 version 10.2.1 and 9.2.2.
Nah, I don't really keep if I get gray discs with the machine I buy, I keep it, but I don't really search for them.
Yeah.
They're not really stuff that you need, you know.
PowerBook G4 17-inch 10.2.4. I mentioned OS 9. Oh, here's a new one. Mac OS 8.5.
Yeah, that's cool. I like those discs.
I have the T-shirt that goes with this.
That's awesome.
And then I don't know why I kept this, but now it's good that I did because I actually own this computer now. It's for the blue and white G3 8.51.
Oh yeah, because they had a very specific build for it.
Yeah. I also have
you need
beige,
a G3.
I have a beige G3 too. I like that better actually.
I have the G3 all-in-one, the G3 Tower, the G3 Desktop, and the blue and white G3.
Oh yeah.
The blue and white's awesome.
Oh, here's a legit copy of Office 2011.
Again, it couldn't be illegal if it's labeled, right?
What about if it's a copy of the original? This is actually how University of Cincinnati handed it out. Yeah. Yeah, but the disc is very well labeled. Oh, and Office 2010. That's not my handwriting, so I don't know where that came from. Ah!
You broke your official discs.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy new ones from the Pirate Bay. Oh well. Sharina, what are you working on?
I am just texting back somebody that I'm buying a Power Mac G4.
Which one?
The Sawtooth.
How much?
$30.
Offer them 10.
Well, he wanted 50 and it came down to 30. So
did you look inside? Did he send you a picture of what's inside?
Yeah. Everything's there minus
hopefully not a graphics card.
Okay.
Everything except for the hard drive.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah.
Nice cat.
Do they use SATA? Do they use SATA drives or is it IDE?
IDE.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of software in this cat thing. There's a totally legit copy of Photoshop.
It's legit when you say totally legit.
Yeah, look at this copy of Office Mac though. It's a real disc, but somebody wrote the serial number on the disc, so that's gonna.
Again, I screenshotted.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can screenshot all you want. I'm not using that. And then, like a copy of EndNote on an Office Depot CDR. Wow.
So what are you going to do with that Sawtooth exactly?
What is
I'm going to flip it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Flip it.
You'll make a whole $30 off of it.
Oh, now I can. Now I don't. I never
Double
need to
my
look for
money
discs.
back. That's all good.
How about iPhoto version 1?
That's cool. ePhoto.
There's probably somebody out there who would want that.
Put it on the bay. Put it at starting for $1.
There's the World Book Encyclopedia CD in here.
Man,
Built for Mac
encyclopedias.
OS 10. Copyright 2002.
Encyclopedias.
Justin said I could get a SATA IDE adapter.
Yeah, if you want to spend
And
money
then
on
put
that.
Those are cheap.
It's not gonna make it any faster.
No,
It's just gonna allow it to take SATA drives. That's the only difference.
Yeah, it's just a platform conversion. Doesn't speed it up.
Nope.
Mm.
I made some of my own.
Got one of these beers.
Is it a Mac beer?
No, it's a Yingling beer.
I've made some of my own. You buy it's a specific chipset on those PCI cards that you could flash it for Mac, and I have a couple of them. But in reality, all it's going to do is just allow you to put one of the SATA drive in it. That's it. It's not going to be any faster. Like, you're not going to notice any difference. It's cheaper to just throw in if you find an ID drive and throw it in. I'll take that.
well, I have an ID drive here, so yeah, I'll
Yes,
just
you
throw it in. Yeah.
Hey, I'm working on my my SE30, and I got the
Which one? You have 30 of them.
the actual still platinum one.
Okay.
And I built this raw SCSI with a Pi 4, and I got this cool bracket from PotatoFi. So you take the thing,
Yeah.
and then on that back panel where you normally put a video card or an Ethernet card or whatever, it fills it with this thing.
That's actually quite nifty. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too. And I mean, it just looks like it's
Meant for it.
yeah. So, and then you just plug the SCSI on the inside, and the only thing that sucks is if you ever want to hook up a monitor to the Raspberry Pi, you have to open the machine up. But and he put the SCSI logo on the bottom.
I like that.
He makes really good brackets. He made this one for a SCSI to SD. It's got screws that are in the weird spot, but then it has all the screws like where you would find them on a real 3.5-inch drive,
Okay, yeah.
and on the sides too. You
That's
can see
smart.
that.
So that's a giveaway item from your channel.
This is actually the last one he made. I don't think he makes SCSI to SD stuff anymore. But he makes blue SCSI ones too. He made this one that I was playing with earlier. It's kind of the same thing. It gives you the holes on the sides and on the bottom, which gives you a lot more mounting options than.
Wasn't there some issue with SCSI to SD and the SCSI to the blue SCSI fight or something between the two of them?
Yeah, there was an argument. I'm not
Stealing
sure.
their stuff or something.
Something like using somebody's code in their thing. I don't know. They made the newest version so that it reads images like the blue SCSI rather than like being a block device like how it was.
I have. I've never used it though. A buddy of mine built it. He traded, and I have an SD card in there. I didn't put anything on it yet, but I've never used it. All my machines, their hard drives for now, are still spinning. So I didn't bother opening it up.
I had to get some new SD cards for blue SCSIs and whatever, and I found these. I'm sure this is a totally fine brand.
Gigastone. For quality.
Who knows? They're supposedly 8 gig class 10. They're probably like 2 gig class 2s or something. So I haven't even tried them yet. I'm just gonna I'll just use stuff that's I know is gonna be good.
SanDisk, yeah, for sure that'll work.
Or this.
Gigastone. Verbatim, yeah.
I got a bunch of them here. And I found this Pi Zero. I bought it to use with a RGB to HDMI, and now I can't find the RGB to HDMI. All this stuff is tiny.
Okay, I think it'll be it for me. I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here in a sec.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like Charlie and I have been texting, going, "Are you hungry?"
Hey, I told you to eat before the stream, so it's not my fault you slept in.
True.
But But
Cool.
oh, there's one more thing though. Too bad Jay's not here because I had custom printed a blue SCSI with a green bracket,
Yeah.
so I can put it in the Mac that you see behind me. Doesn't quite
Does it match up? Yeah.
They're both green, but
No, but that's cool.
better than blue.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for joining. We finished what we were trying to work on a half hour ago anyway. So I hope to see you the next time. You guys want to plug anything?
I have nothing coming up.
Okay.
The only thing I have coming up is we're gonna have Charlie
6
drunk
years.
putting back together this. Hold on, I'll just move this over. Oh, I
Is that
can't.
Monday you're doing that?
Tuesday
Okay.
Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. I'm just testing the machine now. Everything seems to be looking good so far.
Drunk building.
Yeah, he's gonna do a drunk build.
That sounds cool.
So
Well, I'm gonna go drink beers, and
There you go.
I'll do the drunkenness offline today. And I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out.
no problem.
Absolutely.
And everybody go watch Justin's stream in about 15 minutes.
Will do.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye. Where's the